Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Are you okay? Are you interested with mathematics, the chapter identities? Some of you, I feel that it is difficult for you. Nothing to worry. You have to pay so much of attention to this chapter, then things will be easy. Okay? Before we start, let us invite God into our midst. The other day when I had sent you the class last Thursday, I sent a few problems. I felt that some of you did not watch the video because at the end of the day only 2 or 3 students sent me the problem solved, and next day some of you again sent, but some of the problems that you have solved there is some mistake. I don't know, things are not clear to you. Once again the same problem I am going to solve here, one more problem for you to make things clearer. Okay, question was this: 46 into 34. 46 into 34. So when you multiply in a normal way, you get the answer 1564. Okay, now which is the method we said? The first part we have to do the numbers at tens place. This is ones place, this is tens. Again, this is ones and this is tens. Okay. So numbers both at tens place you have to multiply. That is 4 into 4. Okay. Sorry. 4 into 3. Okay. Tens place 4 into 3. That is equal to 12. Right? Into 100. So you will get 1200. 1200. Okay. Now what is the second step? Second step is one at tens place and another one at ones place. Okay, now if we take here tens place, 4 into now here it is tens place, so here you have to take ones place 4 plus now here at ones place is 6 into here it is tens place 3, that is equal to how much? 4 into 4 60 plus 6 into 3 80. So how much you will get? 34 into 10 is it. So what we will get? 340. Okay. So you get 340. Now which is at ones place? Third step is ones place. 6 into 4. 6 into 4 is equal to 24. So now you have to add all these three. 1200 plus 340 plus 24. So you get the same answer. Okay, you have to be very sure with this method. First you take numbers at tens place. 10 is here, tens place 4 and here at tens place 3. So multiply that into 100. I had already told how this 100 we get. Next step is that one at tens place and another one at ones place. Plus that here if it is ones place, then it is at tens place. So both also has to be different. One is ones and another one is tens. Then add it, then multiply with 10. Okay. So still more if you have doubt, please call me and ask again. I found that some of you never call and ask, but you don't understand the things also. So it is better to make sure and go ahead. Otherwise it will be a problem for you to understand mathematics. See, now next one is we are going to learn the heading is square of a sum. Okay, square of a sum. Alright, so let us see one example. Heading is square of a sum. Okay, so let us see one example. 103. whole square. Okay, so how can you write this number? So this is same as here, you look, 100 and 3 into 103. Okay, so square means it is not plus, but it is to multiply. Okay, so this 103 we can write split. Here it is the textbook also is given example. So this we can split again and we can write 100 plus 3 into 100 plus 3. Okay, so this we have learned how to multiply. When there is a bracket here like this, it is to multiply. So how to multiply? 100 into 100, then 100 into 3, then 3 into 100 and 3 into 3. So how do you get 100 into 100? 10,000 plus 100 into 3, 300 plus 3 into 100, 300 plus 3 into 3, 9. So how much you get? 10,000. You will get the answer 10,609. Okay, here there is a logic we have to use. So here you look at here, there is a general idea we can understand here. The square of sum of two positive numbers is the square of sum of two positive numbers. See, two positive numbers. We have to see the square of that. Okay, how to find out? Is sum of the squares of two numbers and twice their product. Okay, sum of the squares of the two numbers. You have to understand. See, we are finding out. See, the square of this number. This is the same as here. Okay. So what is the logic we have to use here? We said that is sum of squares of two numbers. Sum of squares of two numbers. Squares of two numbers. You see, what is the square of this number? 100. That is 10,000. Okay. What is the square of this number? 9. Okay. According to the general formula that is given there is the sum of the squares of two numbers. Sum of squares. Sum means to add. Sum of squares of two numbers. The square of 100 is 10,000 and square of 3 is 9 plus what else is given? Two numbers and twice their product. Twice their product. Twice their product means what? What is the product of this one? 100 into 3? 300. Twice their product means how much it will be? 2 into 300, that is equal to 600. So according to the general formula I am telling, the square of sum of two positive numbers. These are two positive numbers. So the square of that one. How will you find out? We have to find out the square of each number. The square of this one. Okay. And the square of 3 plus twice their product. Twice their product means, see, product of this one, 100 into 3, 300. Twice their product means 600. So once again you can see each number when you write. Plus 3 square plus twice their product means 100 into 3. Okay, that is you will get 10,000 plus 9 plus 2 into 100 into 3, that is 600. So that you will get 10,609. Same thing what we have done here. So this does not make a confusion. Only according to the general formula I am explaining to you. Okay. So this is the way we have to solve. So from here we get a general formula again. Have you learned a plus b the whole square? When we were all studying, it was a plus b the whole square. Okay, now in your textbook it is given as x plus y the whole square. Okay, s plus y the whole square means what? How will you split and write again? Yeah, x plus y the whole square means x plus y into x plus y. This right twice, 2 times. Okay, when you multiply x into x into y into x, y into y. Okay, so x into x square, x into x is x square, x plus x is equal to 2x. Okay, so x into x square plus x into y, xy, y into yx plus y into y square. So you have here xy and yx is same. So we can write as x square plus xy and yx is 2xy plus y square. So what is the formula? X plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. So when we were all learning, it was a plus b the whole square, that is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So you have more formula. It is like now x minus y the whole square. What is x minus y the whole square? X minus y the whole square is equal to x square minus 2xy plus y square. Okay, so when you solve this in this way, when you write, you will get the answer. Okay, now this side is right now you have to learn what is written here. So x plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Even when you are in a deep sleep, if someone call you and ask you what is x plus y the whole square, you should get up and say immediately x plus y the whole square is equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square. Is it okay? So I am not making you more confused with the problems. Please understand it clearly. Okay?